Hey you, yes you. If you're seeing this, this means that this video contains very sensitive subjects. This may include sexual abuse, animal abuse, or mature topics or images. Viewer discretion is advised. If you're 18 or whatnot, or if you can stomach these things, go for it. If not, hop off to the video and see the next one. If it has the same disclaimer, then get to the next one. Don't worry, I will always do recaps of everything. But watch at your own risk. I'm not responsible for anything that you watch from this point onward. You have been warned. And let's get going, detectives. This one will talk about slaves and stuff, so please just keep that in mind that we're in the 1800s. Now, Lime Palace. So, no, that's. Oh, we have feelings. No. Yeah. Watch yourself after the murder. Okay, that's important. No, let's see. I feel like, no. Yeah. Macho set himself up for debauchery. We'll just see. Okay. Yep, none match each other. That's perfect. We can't talk to him again.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
Okay, yeah, so have we yeah. So no more. Yeah, no, and this one we were held in, obviously. So let's keep going. Let's go in here. Let's see.
I've nothing to say about this.
Have you considered Mr. Santos Pinchetti as a suspect?
The snitch? Have you seen him? I mean, my breath could knock him down. What's so special about him?
As a major domo, he has keys that open all the rooms, including the one to the crime scene.
Yep.
Could have testified only to circumvent suspicion, don't you think? We need to question him.
Right. I'll send our men to fetch him. Stay here. We brought him in, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to interrogation room number 7. Mr. Pinchetti didn't even resist, our men said.
Thank you.
Can we talk to him again?
You can question Mr. Pinchetti in the interrogation room.
Okay, so this, yeah. Let's get going. This is... They're just drinking. Now,
did you hear Basilio Capello is in jail? And...
Ooh. Vendetta. Oh, wait. Nope. That was my bad.
Did you hear
Let's hear
Basilio
this.
Capello is in jail? A dead...
No. No. There we go. Chris has been peaked. Has been arrested for... Sure.
In the police. Let's pretend.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to start that. That was my bad. 1 second, guys. And we're back, guys. Sorry. So...
To be cops, eh? We can just stand around and look confused.
So most definitely that good grief. So cell case number 7. Where do I just come out of for the evidence room?
Good day. Your ticket, please, if you want me to help you.
Evidence ticket?
I'd like to check the evidence from this case.
And who are you?
Oswald sent me. I'm a consulting detective.
His partner, then? Let me see. Ah, a ritual murder. What a bunch of degenerates. Wait a second. I'll bring it to the table.
Well then. Perfection. The keys.
All the keys of the mansion on one golden ring.
What's that ring?
It's a miracle this ruby hasn't tempted anyone.
I know, right? You'd think it'd be, like, stolen by now, but... meh. It's morals sometimes. Alright, let's see here. What is this?
A heavily perfumed handkerchief with the initials KM in the corner.
Not emblem, oh my gosh. Power of the... oh, here's something.
That's not for bedtime reading.
Definitely not for bedtime. Is there anything else
This
on
ex
here?
libris belongs to Manchios Library.
Didn't we see something like that? Yeah.
The book describes a ritual similar to the one performed in the altar room. Her key to the altar room.
Yeah.
A handcrafted charm that contains hair and nail clippings.
Excuse me, what? Is that why she liked her fingernails last time? Or, ugh. Letter from Fabio. This letter was found in, Vogel's evidence box. Is your mind unsound? You can't control your bitterness, not around me anyway. For me, it's too great of a risk to ignore that kind of behavior. I can bespeak a play with anyone I choose. Oh, I can speak, and play with anyone I choose. I'm not another Matista. You pay me, but you haven't bought me. Of course I'll keep your generous donations, even though they hardly compensate for your last terrible outburst. I'm leaving you, although Matista will still be around. Fabio.
Not the time for privacy.
Oh.
An emergency kit for boredom.
Oh.
Werner's personal sketchbook. Thank you, officer.
That's crazy. Let's check my palace, because I know there's something new. Letter. Yeah, let's do this. No. No, stop. Sorry. No, no, really? I know there's something. Okay, maybe. Okay.
Mr. Pinchetti, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald.
I've already told him everything I know. I'm only a witness, sir. Everything's in my report.
And I've read it. You forgot to mention that you hold the keys to the room where Fabio was found. I need only to find if the crime was intentional.
But I need to return to my duties.
I doubt the house will fall without you, Mr. Pinchetti. Just be still for a few seconds.
Okay. Observe. Why does he look so... Oh, inflamed skin. Let's see. Or allergy. Colored more than once. Let's see. Repaired multiple times. Okay, so he's worn that suit forever. Not expensive. Those. Oh, there's blood. Has finance with terrible miser. Head servant of the. Despite being employed at the highest position within the household, he tends to be poor. Desperate enough. Despite having enough money, Mr. Fincher spends as little as possible cheap makeup, holes, imperfections on his body in an attempt to look more modern. He has dyed his hair, has dyed his suit on several occasions to save him more money. The Montedono appears to have a personality require multiple holes in suits. What? I don't. Yeah. Require repair multiple times. I think you just have financial difficulties.
You are the major domo of a rich mansion, and you seem barely able to afford decent clothing. You hide under heavy makeup a skin disease that might be treated with more onerous but less harmful means. Do you have money troubles?
I do not have a lot of means. The pay is below what you might expect.
But you could easily change your job if your employer does not meet your elementary needs.
True.
One can change his employer, that is true.
And the blood on your shoe, where does that come from?
I don't actually know. Perhaps from a guest?
Did you know the victim?
Did you know Fabio?
Not personally. He was a frequent guest, and cleaning the mess after his performances was tedious. Mr. Manchios always had a role for him, and mainly the leading one. The parties were always Fabio-centric.
That's
And Batista?
funny.
Was she as popular as her partner?
Don't tell her I said this, but I do not think so. Mr. Manchios hired her only because Fabio refused to work without her. Mr. Manchios used to see her as a worker. She was tasked with entertaining the guests, unlike Fabio, who could pick and choose.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Let's see, so... Yeah. Accidentally stepped in blood. Murder cleaned itself. Maybe. I'm not sure. Whoa. Okay, so, like I thought, yeah,
Please let me out.
buddy boy, we aren't finishing anything yet. See that place, all the evidence was collected. Who do we talk to?
I can't follow you here. So
Get this.
the police found a letter from Fabio in your pocket.
I cannot tell if it was truly in my pocket at all. Perhaps it was placed there later.
Well, that is one hypothesis. If it were true, then how did it get there?
No clue. But this night has been rather eccentric. Such a detail could have easily eluded me.
Indeed. Do you recall reading it?
I can't remember that either. But I tend to respect privacy. Reading others' personal notes is not one of my perversities.
Okay.
The air here is rather refreshing. I'd even recommend that...
Okay, so...
some of my friends visit the place.
No, we already talked to you. Where is... here. Guys, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick and we'll continue onward. Alright guys, I'm back from the back from whatever transition we just did. Let's see. Let's see. How about we do
This book,
this?
The Power of Love, Blood and Mandrake, what do you hope to achieve?
To learn more about the invisible strengths that govern us. Occultism is real. The master who fell that night when Fabio and I escaped, I made him fall. I cast a spell on him and it worked.
Or was it a coincidence?
The universe is rarely so lazy.
If you say so.
Okay. So, good grief, what the heck? Oh, Oliver. So, what else did she... Hold on, what did we get from her? What else did she have?
Do you practice occult rituals?
For protection? For fortune? To wash away the ugliness of the world? Sometimes to survive. I have the gift, and I'm learning to use it better.
Did you use your gift on Fabio?
I only used white magic. Love charms lately. Fabio became so distant. I just wanted him to be with me.
Oh,
but I
boy.
suppose I'm not as skilled as I thought.
Let's continue our chat a little later.
Okay. Hold on a second. So... Power of Blood Mandrake. Should we ask her that? No. Power of Love. Maybe he was just fed up with y'all. You ever think about that? No? What else was there? Hold on, guys, because I'm just trying to bring all the... Where's the evidence? Okay, not with those U-Hauls. Yippee-yayos.
I'm busy. You've already used up your quota of me helping you.
That's not what I was talking about, dipstick. Okay, she used this. This was in hers. The key.
Her key to the altar room. A handcrafted charm that contains hair and nail clippings.
So do we have that in our, do we have that in our thing? Altar room. No. Not that. What were we looking for, guys? I think So who was it to? Let's go and talk to there's something else that we have to provide to her. Let's go. Good grief. Surely we're not gonna just solve the murder just right here in this one area.
I've read this letter from Fabio. It had no addressee, but it was found in Mr. Vogel's pocket.
Werner? Strange. I didn't think the two of them corresponded.
I'm sure there is some explanation. Would you care to read it?
Call me superstitious, but I don't care to read a letter from a dead man.
Okay.
I've no idea about that.
Do you recognize this book?
This.
Could Matista have borrowed it from your library?
She didn't ask me. How ungrateful.
The things described in the book were inspiration for the rituals you performed?
Do you really believe that blood, symbols, and
Wow.
incantations can resurrect the dead? They are just eerie tales with a mix of occultism and voodoo. My rituals are a stage to show some of the forbidden pleasures.
Okay. So let's ask her about the letter. The letter.
This is the letter the police found in Mr. Vogel's pocket. Fabio wrote it. Do you know anything about it?
I don't. Although I can feel Fabio's energy. It's there, but it refuses to let me analyze it.
Okay, you're weird. Good grief. What about, let's ask her about the cufflinks.
I know I can handle the news.
So she's out talked.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
Okay, let's talk to him.
Are you done yet?
Okay.
Can I leave?
Please let me out.
Okay. There has to be something. So maybe I don't know. Not sure, guys. I can't really talk to them.
Please let me out.
So we can't talk to them anymore, which is odd because
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
okay. Wait, let's go back in 7. Let's see. We might have missed something. Here we go. Literally missed this.
I recognize the key from the altar room among these.
A small note attached to the will says, "You begged me to include you in my will, so I did. Here's my latest revision of the will. Kurt." Text will under this note. Santos Pichetti, the Majordano of the Mitchell's mansion, receives a jar of mustache wax and a salt lamp that he might always remember his caring employees. What? Excuse me?
Mr. Manchios says that you begged him to be included in the heritage. Isn't that a little extreme, even for a major domo?
He's not only my employer, he's my uncle.
What?
And I'm his next of kin. The only one. Mr. Manchios flatly refuses to pay a family member. All I have to do is repay his so-called love, cleaning up the filth after perverts and decadents. He's imprisoned me. The best I can hope for is a new broom. That's why I wanted to have my part of the inheritance.
Is it that bad? You have a roof above your head, a salary, and the status of a major domo.
For God's sake. I'm forced to dye and stitch my threadbare clothes, and the holes in my shoes are painful. I'm ashamed every time a guest looks at me closely.
Why do you think your uncle treats you this way?
My mother, my
wow.
uncle's sister, had me illegitimately. She
I
died
knew it.
and I was given the surname of one of the maids.
But you are entitled to some of the money that belongs to your family.
He thinks not. I was not responsible for my mother's death. I work hard, and he pays me nothing. I feed on the leftovers.
Is he crying?
While he wastes our estate's property on decadent parties. He paid Fabio handsomely and showered him with expensive gifts for their disgusting relationship. Please let me out.
Oh. Hold on a second. Let's talk to... Please.
I know you can untangle this mess.
Dude. We gotta ask.
I know I can handle the news. I know I can handle the news.
So... Let's talk to... Oh...
I've read the letter about your will. A harsh method of ridiculing Santos. I doubt he will use mustache wax when he wears no mustache to begin.
Oh my
Where
gosh.
did you get it? Is the slug here? Tell him I shouldn't have to provide for him. He's a grown man who shouldn't sit on his uncle's neck. He conceives himself as my only heir.
And who is he to you?
He's a leech on my aging body. He has only added problems to my life since the death of his mother.
I fail to see why you made him your major domo.
He needed to know his place, so I taught him.
Oh boy.
I can't wrap my...
Okay. No. May have been for... Yeah, that... Goodness, I know that's not all.
Head around such a tragedy at my party.
Let's talk to him. Let's see. Let's see this.
I have reason to believe that the intended recipient of the incriminating letter may have been Kurt Mancher.
Well, that makes sense. Too bad I can't remember how I came to possess it. Though I did spend quite some time with Mr. Manchios during the party.
Unfortunately, even with an answer, that may still not be enough to clear you with the police. But fear not, I will persevere.
I hope your attempt to put things straight will make up for...
You being on a bender?
touché.
Help. That's funny. Can we talk to her about this?
Could
This.
Fabio have written this letter to Kurt Mancher?
Oh. That could be. I never thought Mr. Manchios could make Fabio that angry, though.
What do you mean?
Well, Fabio
What?
wanted to disassociate from Mr. Manchios. Clients who are in love are both a blessing and a curse.
But Fabio was here tonight.
Money. In our line of work, we can't afford to turn down clients who pay as well as Kurt Manchios.
Was Fabio afraid of Mr. Manchios?
Not at all.
Wow.
The old toad wouldn't dare to do more than sweet talk and touching. Talk can be forgotten, and touching washed away.
Huh. Let's talk to you then.
There is undeniable evidence that you were the original recipient of this.
What are you talking about? Is it addressed to me?
Your protege wanted a fresh start, it seems. This is sufficient to charge you.
Me? Hurt my star? Are you insane that you would accuse me of such a thing?
He did not consider himself as yours. Since you deny everything, let's move on. Do you have any idea as to how the letter could have ended up in Mr. Vogel's pocket?
You were the detective. Perhaps he took it from Fabio. Werner was a little high.
Okay. Can we ask him?
Please let me out.
So... let's see. This. Fabio broke Kurt's heart. Oh, wow. Maybe. So, whoa. Worked for his uncle for years. Let's see. Kirk was heartbroken and panicked. He didn't mean to kill Fabio. The improvised ritual was a desperate attempt to cover up the crime. A prison sentence should be enough. Sexual predator. Killed in cold blood. He staged crime as a ritual and blamed Trista. What does it say for hers? Let's see. Popular and ambitious. She wanted to keep him with her for as long as possible. Last ditch effort. Probably torments life. She knows no difference between good and evil. Guys. I don't know. Kirk seems fed up. He's strange and suspicious to Fabio. Good grief. No, something's not right. That book is very damning, evidence. So, wait, wasn't... I don't know. But this seems like it was... I feel like she was bruised. And who else would know those things and how to do that? And why would she need to hit him upside the head? Hold on, because the crime scene... But he washed his hands and left blood. But no, the way this man is, I really don't know, guys. Santos, get things changed. He would keep due to someone's temperament. It seems that Fabio was but angry later too. Maybe he snapped. Oh, guys, I think she did it, maybe. But here's my issue. She was... I'm not saying that she was weak, but smokers' lounges normally have men in there, right? She had a key, but so did he. And why wouldn't he? Because that was his beloved. He's so focused on a party. He doesn't care that he died. Someone who is obsessed would care about the death. She, on the other hand, even though she's a lunatic, made them rituals. She said she was trying to cast a spell on love. And I don't know. He seemed less engaged in it. He's not really wanting to. Also, do you see how he treats him too? Like, I don't know. I don't know. The way he talks about keeping his looks and stuff. Also, he washed his hands, correct? He said he was in a hurry. Fabio did not fight back. Matisha. No. Oh, I just thought about something. Yeah, no, he abuses a lot of things. I think Fabio just really didn't want him. I think it was a crime of passion. He was probably angry and just hit him upside the head. That's what I feel like, guys. That's what I feel like.
The murder of Fabio did not have a ritual purpose, Mr. Manchios. It was staged by a man who wished to distract the investigation.
That might be true. That poor girl Matista wouldn't dare to kill the only man who cared for her. So, Santos.
Mr. Pinchetti snatched at the chance to solve his problems.
Ungrateful little scum. Will he be executed?
But what for? He informed the police as to the crime, that was all. He couldn't stage the ritual,
he doesn't know
but
anything
he found
about
the
it.
body, I believe.
I can't believe it. Why did Werner do it?
See?
Mr. Vogel. He had no reason, and he won't be a scapegoat as you plan. You put Fabio's letter in his pocket when he was
the only one that knew he was
intoxicated.
intoxicated.
You can't be serious.
Your fingernails. The finger
We can
rough.
very often deduce someone's life by their shoes or their fingernails. You are a meticulous person, but this murder was fairly traumatic and filthy. After you stabbed Fabio, you were covered in blood. You panicked and neglected to rinse the soap from under your fingernails. The devil is in the details, Mr. Manchios.
Nonsense. I missed it simply because of the busy schedule of the party.
Of course, a staged murder was certainly not planned.
Love wasn't mutual.
You're at the twilight of your life. You have no partner, you have no children. You had feelings, however, for one man. That was Fabio. You loved him. That is, you wished to own him with money and gifts. But he was also a free mind, was he not? He turned his back on you. Quite unjust. Love, so cruel and painful, and Fabio, with his words and deeds, made you feel the more wretched. So you killed him.
You must surely perceive that my sensitive nature wouldn't allow me to hurt anyone.
You
staged the murder as a satanic ritual. It was easy for you, since you were the one who wrote the scenarios for the parties.
That's true.
It was your way of avoiding suspicion. A respectable man in his 60s,
Early 60s.
See?
who hosts the cream of Cordona's society, cannot possibly be a murderer. But the guests who behave like animals in his mansion, of course, one of them could have killed Fabio.
I did oversee a few of the rituals, but I did not stage Fabio's death.
It was premeditated. It was a crime of passion.
Fabio played with your feelings. That was painful to realize. You spent so much time and effort to be with Fabio, but he didn't respond in the way that you would have liked. You wanted to be loved, but Fabio shattered your dreams. In the smoking lounge, he teased and mocked you. He wanted you to suffer by offering himself to others. The deception was unbearable. You were passionate, and so you struck him. Once you understood your mistake, it was too late. You were afraid, so you staged the ritual. With such a story, you might be sentenced to a few years. It might clean your conscience, and soon the case will be forgotten.
No. No.
This is my decision. I'll talk to Constable Oswald to see what I can do.
Yeah. That's what I feel. Because, also, how is Matisha gonna, with her body and how she, well, does things, I don't know. It just seems like because Santos he just wanted to be equals, but I feel like I don't know, it's just the way it's just the way that happened. And she was too in love. And see how he pointed everyone? I really think he wanted to make it dependent on someone, or make Vogel look like he was so out of it that
There's no fool
Yeah.
like an old fool. Kurt Manchios did it. A young boy played with the heart of an old man. The latter couldn't handle it. The evidence I obtained clearly shows that the quarrel was not intended to end badly. It was an accident.
Showing pity towards your own kind, Holmes. Whatever.
All I'm
What?
saying is that prison won't take much away from an old and crushed man.
Fine. A big name like that will still give me a promotion. As for my part, not everything was in place. Perhaps some documents were transferred somewhere else, but I couldn't find a trace of them. Then I remembered.
oh,
The discarded document drawers where we put the lost papers or the badly labelled ones. Including the crime scene report of Violet Holmes's case. Everything I've found is on the desk here. Take it.
Your persistence has saved me.
Yeah, well, we had a deal after all. Your friend is free then. You can leave.
Good luck, Constable.
wow. Alright guys, we're gonna end the video right there. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribing to new, and I think this is gonna be a wrap, and we're gonna finish the story actually, so see you guys next time.